Just record this.
Yeah.
Okay. So we were doing something on real orders where we went with
Yeah.
defining of the number ranges for CO documents. That was the last
Yes. Yeah.
activity which we did. Let me just take you
Okay.
back to that screen. Still processing. I'll activate the transaction code,
Yeah.
controlling internal orders.
Okay.
Okay, actually the number ranges for controlling documents, we defined it from here. We went to general controlling, then we went to
Okay.
organization and maintain number ranges for controlling documents. We went to
Okay.
KANK,
Yeah.
and here we went to our controlling area. The controlling area was GLST. Click this groups, and we transferred this K0 A0, that is actual settlement, from the not assigned fields to we have linked it here. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
The next thing what we have to do is we come to internal orders. We go to order master data, define order types.
Okay.
Now order types, if you
Okay.
remember, we created one order type earlier that was for vehicle numbers. We created
Okay.
not vehicle numbers, telephone numbers. We created one order type with the name as telephone orders. So in the same
Yeah.
way, here we'll create one order type with the name as vehicle orders, because this will enable us to
Okay.
create the vehicle numbers under that particular order type. Okay.
Okay.
KO is the
Yeah.
transaction code.
Okay.
Still processing. It's taking a long time. It's not Monday, still it is taking time. Click new entries.
Okay.
The order category, as usual, we'll go with 01, what we did for vehicle orders also, something which we are using for internal order controlling. The center.
Okay.
So we'll give a name to this as GLVT, that is
Okay.
vehicle orders for GLST.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
So the settlement profile which we created yesterday, that we will link it here.
Okay.
Settlement profile was
Okay.
GLSE,
Okay.
and planning profile we have already used it. So since we have used it, this time we'll check how the budget profile will look. So we'll activate the budget profile.
Okay.
Click the drop down
Okay.
0001, and here the object class will go with overhead costs and select
Okay.
release immediately checkbox. Save it, center. So I'll go with this particular group, the center.
Okay.
Click assign slash change intervals button.
Okay.
And as usual, as we have done earlier in case of telephone orders, the one which we have transferred from the not assigned category to motor pools, etc. The same way, this vehicle orders will be visible to you under the not assigned category at the bottom of the screen. Just scrolling down, see GLVE is
Okay.
here. So first we will activate
Okay.
this. Double click on this. It turns to blue color. Once it turns to blue color,
Yeah.
we'll go to the top,
Yeah.
select this
Okay.
motor pool A to ZZ external, and click
Okay.
assign element. See, GLVE is here. Vehicle orders for GLST. Okay, save
Yeah.
it. You get saved. Let me just come to the MS Paint document. Now under this order type, the one which we created as GLVE.
Okay.
The order type is GLVE, which is vehicle, vehicle orders for GLST. So we
Okay.
create, let's say, some vehicle number, some identification will be on the specification. So without the order type, you cannot create the internal orders because your vehicle number will be treated as internal order. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So next activity will be the creation of internal orders. That will be doing from the easy access path. We go back.
Mm-hmm.
So we come to accounting, controlling, internal orders, master data, special functions, order and create. KO01. So it will ask you for the order type. I'll say GLVE. That is the vehicle orders for so and so. Just press enter. The controlling area, say GLST. Press enter.
Okay. Mm.
So we are creating those vehicle numbers. So I'm
Okay.
using
Yeah.
just some number. Let's see. This I'll say.
Okay.
Sorry, let's remove that.
Okay. Yeah.
Vehicle number 3258.
Okay.
In the business area, use some business area. Now these are real orders, so we'll go to the settlement rule. Earlier, if you remember, we went to the control data, and in the control data we have specified uh, whether it is a statistical order or real order. So here we'll directly go to the settlement rule. Okay. So
Yeah.
click this settlement rule. The category. The category is we are trying to settle it to a cost center. Which is the cost
Yeah.
center which is receiving it? Cost center receiver will say department A,
Yeah.
and let's say it is receiving some 30%. Then second,
Okay.
department B,
Yeah.
again 30% here. Third,
Okay.
department C, the balance 40%. Let's say 30, 30, 40 is being distributed between the three cost centers. Save it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So it gives you a small message and ignore it by pressing enter.
Okay.
We'll create one more vehicle. I'll just press enter.
Okay.
3259. I'll say vehicle number 3259. This is your business area. GLL2. I'll go to settlement rule. Category is again the cost center. This as
Yeah.
department C,
Okay.
40%. Department D, 60%. And save it.
Okay. Okay.
So two vehicles we have created.
Yeah.
Next we'll go for posting of transactions. We'll do from F-02.
Okay.
7/6/2018. 40 will be your petrol expenses. Petrol expenses 5,11,000. Press enter.
Okay.
Go with some amount and specify the vehicle number here. This is petrol expenses. 50 will be the bank account 2 lakhs, press enter, star and plus. So go to document, simulate and save it. It's taking a long time. Okay. So this way I'll post it for the second vehicle also. So I'll go with once again the petrol expenses. 5,11,000. Press enter. Some amount I'll get. This I'll go with the second vehicle. 5,900. And this we'll call it as petrol expenses. 50. Bank account is 2 lakhs. Star and
Okay.
so we go to document, select and select. Okay. Now these two documents which we have posted from FI will generate CO documents. So let's come to controlling. I'll go to internal orders, information system, reports for internal orders, line items, and CO documents actual costs, KSB5.
Okay.
So we don't know the number of CO documents, so I'll give the number range as 1 to some 1 lakh and click execute. So if you observe these two controlling documents, there is no cost distribution. That 30, 30, 40% what we give for the internal
Yes.
order is not visible there.
Yeah.
These are the CO documents. These are not the settlement documents. We have to run a small
Okay.
settlement process. Then the system will generate the settlement documents. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So we'll run the settlement process first. Let's come back.
Okay.
So I go to period end closing, single functions, settlement, and individual processing. KO88, the transaction code. So give that vehicle number here. The settlement period, we are settling it in the month of June, so that is the third period. We'll give that period number 3. Remove test run and select this check transaction data and click execute.
Okay.
So once you come to this screen, click this detail list button. Now the settlement document is also generated. You are able to see that for department A 2.55, department B 2.55, and C is 3.4. Okay. So we'll run the settlement process for the second document also, second vehicle also. Then we will see the CO documents also. Okay. So I'm giving the second vehicle.
Okay.
Remove this test run. Click execute. And click detail list button.
Okay.
Let's go and check the documents now. Let's see whether the system is generating that settlement documents or not.
Okay.
Come to information system. We'll come to CO documents actual costs.
Okay.
Give some number range and click
Okay.
execute. So 201, 202. These are the CO documents where you are not able to see that settlement. 203. Now you see there the settlement is visible.
Okay.
So whatever the settlement rule we have given, As per that rule,
Yeah. Mm.
all these departments are receiving whatever ratio we have specified there. Okay?
Okay. Yeah. Got it. Okay.
So these two are the settlement documents, that is 203 and 204, and 201,
Yeah.
202. They are the normal CO documents. Okay?
Okay. So that's you. Okay. Mm.
Let's come. There's one more small activity which we have to do, that is budgeting and availability control.
Okay.
Now, what do I mean by this? Let us suppose for a
Mm.
specific vehicle, so what we gave as
Okay.
325, we gave the budget
Okay.
as budget is for the whole year. We said the budget is some 3,50,000.
Okay.
Now, within first 6 months, let us say my company has exhausted 80% of the budget. 80% of the budget is already exhausted. Then I want the system to
Mm.
give me a warning message. Whenever I'm posting the next entry, I want the system to give a warning message. Then how does this process work? In this
Okay.
particular scenario, how do you create that warning message? And when you post a transaction, while posting, the system should give that warning message. Okay? So let's go and see what are the different settings which we have to do for this.
Okay.
Come back. I go to SPRO, reference.
Okay.
Again, some settings from the IMG, some settings from the easy access. Come to controlling, internal orders. You go to budgeting and availability control.
Yeah.
Maintain number ranges for budgeting. So number ranges are already
Okay.
predefined, will not be creating
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
We just ensure whether these number ranges are existing or not.
Okay. Okay. Mm.
So click this change intervals. The list of number ranges is already visible. So there is no need for us to create any new number range.
Yeah. Okay.
We go to define tolerance limits for availability control. So what we are doing is, at which stage you want the system to give you a warning message. I'll say whenever we are exhausting
Okay.
80% of the budget, then I want the system to give me a warning message. So
Okay.
click new entries. This is my controlling area. The profile is nothing but the budget profile, general
Okay.
budget profile, the tolerance group. So we are using it for all purposes. That's why we'll go with all activity groups plus plus. What action you want? Click the drop down. I'll say warning with mail to the concerned person. Whoever is a concerned person, to that person, a mail should go. Plus, there has to be a warning while posting a transaction whenever you exhaust 80% of your budget. That 80% I'm specifying it here. Okay, 80 refers to
Okay.
80%. Save it. Listen, come back. Specify exempt cost elements from availability control. When you say exempt cost element, which is the cost element which is not a part of availability control, that we are trying to specify.
Okay. Mm.
Click new entries, GLST, which is a cost element. The cost element is your petrol expenses. Sorry, which element is not a part of this particular process, not petrol expenses. We'll say something like salary, because petrol is a part of the whole availability control. So you cannot give the petrol expenses here. It has to be any other cost element apart from petrol expenses. So I'm giving that 5 lakh 8 and select. Center. Let's come back. Next we'll go with maintain budget manager.
Okay.
The transaction code is keep on crore. So let's clear this. Go to new entries. Controlling area. GLST.
Okay.
And this is your overhead type, order type, sorry. GLBE.
Okay.
Orders. Object classes we are trying to settle. Overhead costs. And the username. Whatever the username which you are using while logging in, that you're supposed to get.
Yeah. Okay.
So these are all the settings which we have to do before we go for creation of a budget. So next we'll go for creation of budget. So I come to budgeting, original budget and change. KO 22.
Okay.
So I'll take the first vehicle.
Okay.
For the year 2018, what is the total amount of budget? I'll say some 8.75. And here under the overall, same 8.75 I'm giving. Save it.
Okay.
So already the system is giving you some warning messages because 8.5 is already posted. And I'm saying budget is 8.75. So already exhausted 80% of the budget. That's why that message is coming. Click yes.
Okay.
So this way I'll go for the second one also. Mine.
Okay.
Press enter. Amount we have to specify. I go with some 8.25. And under this overall I'm giving the same amount. And save it.
Okay.
So here also the warnings are already there. See?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
System will give you a warning message while posting also. Let's go to F-02. So on the same day I am posting once again my petrol expenses.
Okay.
Press enter. I take some amount. This is your vehicle number.
Yeah.
Petrol expenses 50. The bank account. Press enter.
Okay.
Document. Simulate. And save it. So while saving, the system is giving you a message that order so and so has exceeded the budget.
Okay.
That message you want to see in case if the company or if that particular area is exhausting the 80% of the budget. Okay? So based on this, the concerned person can take some kind of action. Okay? Just ignore it by pressing enter. So let me post one more transaction. I'll go with 5,11,000. Press enter. I go with some amount.
Yeah.
This will be my vehicle number 2. Petrol expenses. And 50 will be the bank account. 50. 2 lakhs. Press enter. Star and plus. Document, simulate and save it. See that again the message is coming. Ignore it by pressing it. And just come back. Now we can check the mail also. The system will generate one mail to the concerned person also. You can check even office, workplace. So when you go to inbox,
Mm. Oh, okay.
so here you are able to see four different messages. So two times
Ah, yes.
for every
Okay.
vehicle. One time when we were creating the budget and saving it, and second time when we were
Yeah.
processing the
Mm.
transaction. Okay. So when you double click
Okay.
on this,
Yeah.
it will show you this detailed mail also. Okay.
Ah, okay. Mm.
So this is about budgeting and controlling. Okay.
Okay.
Budgeting and controlling related to internal orders, that is the real orders.
Okay.
Just give me a break of about 5 minutes, then we'll start a new topic, that is your profit center accounting. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, Venkat. Yes.
Even I thought so.
Yeah, actually, we need a break because yeah, it's keep on going. I'm keep on thinking. It's keep on coming like a looping as well.
Okay, we will have 5 to 10 minutes also. Don't worry. Then we'll start it. Okay.
Okay, Venkat. Yeah. Okay then. Bye.
Okay.
Hi, Venkat.
Yes, Cynthia. You are there?
Hi. Yes, yes, I am there. I'm here. Okay, ready.
Okay, let me take you to a fresh page.
Okay.
Good that we had a break.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to.
Okay, so this is something which I think these, the kids who were there, they have gone. They're not there.
Yeah. Just only last week they had a half-term holiday, Venkat.
Okay.
This week I was just waiting. When will 1 week will go? It's hard to handle. In 5 weeks' time,
Right.
mid of July, they will have the summer holidays. We will have like April, May.
Right.
They will have July, August. So
Okay.
you just imagine the whole August they will be at home. Only in September the next class will start. So it will be full of fun.
Okay. Okay. So when we say profit center accounting, we are once again
Yeah.
talking about a department which we call it as a profit center. That means that particular department which is generating revenues, but simultaneously
Okay. Yeah.
there are some costs. We call them as profit
Okay.
centers. So
Yeah.
since
Okay. Yeah.
our company is into steel business, so we'll name our
Okay.
profit center as steel division.
Okay. Yeah. Mm.
Now for this profit center, there are two things which we'll be recording. It means we'll be
Okay.
booking, first let me finish here, we'll be booking the revenues and simultaneously we'll be
Okay.
booking the costs. Revenues
Okay. Yeah.
and
Cost. Okay.
simultaneously there will be some costs. Now when we say
Okay.
revenues, let me push this other side. When we say revenues,
Okay.
the major
Okay.
revenues which any department or any organization is going to get will be from the sales.
Okay.
So when we say
Okay.
revenues, we'll be
Mm.
booking the sales, and when we say costs, we are talking about the cost associated with the employees who are working in that particular department. That is
Okay.
majorly salaries. Okay? So what we'll be doing is,
Okay.
whenever we are going for revenue booking, whenever I'm booking my sales and all, it can be booked
Okay.
directly to the steel division.
Okay.
So I can post, whenever I'm posting my revenues, I can specify my profit center steel division. But whenever I am booking my salaries, system will not allow me to
Okay.
post to the profit center. So I have to create one more cost center with the name as department E. To that department, I have to link my profit center steel division. Now, why I'm supposed to do that? Because revenue booking can be done directly to the profit center, but expenditure booking cannot be done directly to the profit center. You cannot post an expenditure directly to the profit center.
Okay.
System will give you an error
Mm.
message there. That's why
Okay.
we'll post it to the cost center department E, and internally
Okay.
from the cost center it will get transferred to the profit center. And
Okay. Mm.
finally,
Mm.
we'll try to find out whether this department is a profit making unit or is it a loss making unit. Such
Okay.
analysis, such analysis at the department level can be done using your profit center accounting. Okay? Right. So these configuration settings will be doing it in the system now, where we are trying to find out whether a particular department is generating sufficient profits or is it a loss making unit. Okay. So let me come back. I'll go to the IMG path, SPRO, SAP reference. I'll just activate the transaction code. Come to controlling,
Okay.
profit center accounting.
Okay.
basic settings and set controlling area. OKK, yes.
Okay. Okay.
So just keep the controlling area and press enter. So it will come out automatically. So this is nothing but activating your controlling area for profit center accounting. Next,
Okay.
come to controlling area settings and maintain controlling area settings. Some parameters we are trying to specify here for the profit center. Hierarchy. Once again, profit center is a department, that's why we have to compulsorily create a hierarchy. So hierarchy I do as
Okay.
GL PC. PC for profit center and GL the first two letters of our company code.
Company code. Okay.
Select this checkbox and profit center local currency type. Click the drop down and here go with 20. 20 is controlling area currency.
Okay.
Confirm. This will come automatically, the profit center local currency. Just select the store transaction currency checkbox. Save it.
Yes.
Okay, let's come back. Next thing what we'll do is we have to create one dummy profit center first. Now why we create this dummy profit center is whenever you are transferring any kind of activity to a profit center, there are some activities which cannot be transferred directly to the profit center. So first it will get transferred to a dummy profit center and from there it will get transferred to the actual profit center. In such a case, if you
Okay.
don't create the dummy profit center, you will not be in a position to know the actual profit or the actual expenditure or finally whether the department is giving you sufficient profits or not. Okay. So for that purpose, we'll create this dummy profit center. Double click on create dummy profit center. Keep the name as dummy. Click this basic data button. I'll give a name to this as dummy profit center. And here the hierarchy GLPC. Select. Now after creating of this profit center, we'll come back to the basic settings, controlling area settings, activate direct postings and set control parameters for actual data. To record the actual data, these parameters must be compulsorily assigned to the controlling area. That's why we are doing this activity. So controlling area is already there. Click new entries.
Okay.
The year is 2018. Select line items. Select online transfer. This will enable us to record the line items from the FI side and this will allow us to transfer the data to the respective profit center. Save it.
Okay.
Let's come back. Next we go to plan versions, maintain plan versions. So what we are doing here is, in order to plan the data, in order to compare the planned data with the actual data, we need to compulsorily activate the versions. If you remember this version earlier, whenever we were planning the cost centers or internal orders, we were doing it for version 0. Okay. The same version, we will link it to the profit center also here. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Still processing. So version 0, plan actual comparison, all the things are there. Select version 0 and double click on settings for profit center accounting.
Okay.
Click new entries, the year, select online transfer, select line items and the exchange rate type. We'll click the drop down And in this list, there will be one average rate. Average rate is standard translation at average rate yum. That will give it here. Set it.
Okay.
Press enter. So I hope things are fine.
Yeah, it's fine, Venkat. Yes. I'm just thinking what's I'm still working on in my mind, yes.
I was wondering what is wrong. There's no reply. So is it the time to stop
No.
or is
I'm
it the time
just
to proceed further?
no. I'm fine, Venkat. No, because I'm just looping. When you keep on saying, I'm just looping to the previous one. So that's why.
Fine. Okay. Next thing what
It's
we are doing.
Thursday, so that's why your mind is working crazy. I'm fine.
Okay. We'll come to actual postings
Okay, yeah.
into basic settings. Next we'll go with defining the number ranges for local documents. So this is something which is required for recording of your planned documents as well as the actual documents for the profit center.
Okay.
So TB02 is a transaction code. Click this, maintain groups. So first we'll define the number ranges for actual document. So select the checkbox and we go to interval, maintain, give the company code GLST, press enter. Click this insert interval button. The year is 2018. From number to number. From I'll go from 1 to let's say some 10,000. Press enter and save it. Press enter again. So similarly, we'll define number ranges for planned documents also. Select this checkbox and click. Now you can go with interval, maintain, GLST, press enter. You can insert line. The year is 2018. So from number, it says from 10,001, we'll go up to 20,000. Press enter and save it. Let's come back. Next, we'll go to the
I don't get can.
yeah. You able to hear me?
Yeah, because it was struck suddenly. That's why.
Yeah.
It's okay now.
Now it is fine. It was giving me a message that some problem with audio and all.
Okay.
But it's okay now. Okay. Next thing we'll go to the easy access. First we will create a profit center. So come to controlling. Now go to profit center accounting. Master data. Profit center. Individual processing and create. KE51.
Okay.
So we'll remove this and we'll give the name to this as steel division. Press enter. So you have to ensure that this department is from 1/4/2018, from the beginning of the financial year. Steel division. Again steel division. The person responsible, I'll say the name of some individual, I'll say Mr. P. And the profit center group is the hierarchy, what we created as GLPC. Click this activate. So you activate the profit center, it gets saved automatically. There's no need to save again.
Okay.
Right. Come back. So The next thing what we are doing is we go to account group, create. We'll create two account groups. One we call it as profit and loss account items, and the second one we'll call it as balance sheet items. Now, why we are creating this is this will help us in generating a report little easily. I need not check for the GL accounts and all. I can give the account group. It will give me the list of all those accounts for which you have to generate the report. Or let's say when you are going ahead with planning and all, it becomes little easy to you.
Okay.
So I'll give the name as PL items. Press enter. Profit and loss account items for GLST. Click this insert account button.
Okay.
So we'll take all the account groups. So account group for incomes was 4 lakhs to 4 lakhs 200. That's a profit and loss account item. Expenses is from 5 lakhs to 5 lakhs 200. And there was depreciation 6 lakhs 301 to 6 lakhs 400. Okay. Only these were the three items which were going to the profit and loss account. Save it.
Okay.
So all the accounts are linked automatically then.
Okay. Yeah.
This way we'll create one for balance sheet items also. That I'll give it as BS items. Press enter.
Okay.
Balance sheet items.
Okay.
GLST. Click insert account 2 times because number of items are slightly more here. So we'll start from 1 lakh to 1 lakh 100. That was for the share capital. 1 lakh 161 to 1 lakh 200. That was for reserves and surplus. Current assets. Then current liabilities. Then we went ahead with fixed assets. Then accumulated depreciation. Then we had secured loans 7 lakhs to 7 lakhs 100.
Okay.
Save it. So whenever you want to plan, there is no need for you to search that particular account. Give this.
Okay.
All the accounts will be visible. So you can just plan it against that particular item.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Next thing what we have to do is we'll create one cost center, and that cost center will link it to the profit center.
Okay.
So I'll create department E, the center, department E. I'll say the name of the person. This is also linked with production, so we'll go with production cost center. Give the hierarchy, the currency, and here you link the profit center. Steel division. And save it. So all the expenditure postings which we will do, we'll do this all those expenditure postings to department E, and revenue postings we'll do it to the profit center.
Okay. Yeah. Got it. Okay.
So we'll do one last activity for today, then we'll stop it for today. We'll go to FS00 and we'll create one sales account.
Okay. Yeah.
So sales account, once again we have to create a new one because we cannot use the existing account. So we have used 4 lakh 4. Let's go with 4 lakh. Sorry, 4 lakh 3. We'll go with 4 lakh 4. Create.
Okay.
Account group is equals. I call it as sales account revenue element. Revenue element we have to link it to the controlling side. Come to control data. Line item. Sort key 001. And create bank interest. There is a separate field status for revenue elements. G029. That will give it here.
Okay.
Save it. Click this edit cost element button. The date and all is coming automatically. Press enter. In the cost element category, we'll say revenues 11
Okay. Mm.
and save it.
Okay.
So this account we have to link it from the IMG part. All the GL accounts must be linked and all. That part we'll discuss in our tomorrow's session. So
Yeah.
tomorrow
Okay.
we'll be completing the profit center part. Then we can go ahead with the integration part. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Sure, Venkat. Yes.
Okay then. So we'll meet tomorrow at the same time then.
Yes, Venkat. Yeah. It's
Okay.
fine.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Venkat. Thank you.
Bye.